And let's get your latest as far as the Jaya legacy battle is concerned. Supreme Court has now referred the OPS versus EPS case back to the Madras High Court. OPS has reacted to this court order, saying that in the end, dharma will win. The court has asked rival OPS and EPS factions of the AIADMK to maintain status quo with regard to the affairs of the party. Remember, the court was hearing pleas filed by OPS and others against the July 11 General Council meet of the AIADMK, in which OPS was expelled from the party. Dharani is joining us for more details here. Dharani, what does all of this now mean essentially for this big battle between EPS and OPS over single leadership or in terms of OPS's expulsion? Where do things stand right now?
Well, the Supreme Court has made it very clear that, all the orders and resolutions that were passed during the July 11 General Council, they will, stand in operation, and that the court, refused to stay, in fact, all the resolutions and orders that were passed during the July 11 General Council. So, until this point in time, the special resolution that was adopted by the General Council to remove OPS from the primary membership of the party, that stands, and the Supreme Court has refused to stay that particular resolution too. So, meanwhile, the court has also told that this case is being sent back to the Madras High Court for hearing, and that the Madras High Court should hear and give a judgment about this case in 3 weeks' time, to dispose this case off in 3 weeks' time. So now the Madras High Court is getting 3 weeks' time to dispose this case off, meaning that the court has to hear to all sides of the arguments, and that they have to somehow arrive at a final judgment in 3 weeks' time. So now all these hearings from all the sides of the parties, both the EPS camp, OPS camp, that will be happening in the Madras High Court. So remember on July 11 when the General Council meeting happened, as I told, a special resolution was passed to remove OPS from the primary membership of the party, and later he was also removed from the treasurer position of the party, and in fact his son Ravindranath and Jayapradeep, two of his sons, they were also removed later in the later days. So OPS, he went to the Supreme Court against this, and he was telling that the EPS camp is acting against the party's bylaws, and that whatever happened during the July 11 General Council, it cannot be considered as valid, and that that particular happenings, whatever happened on that day, they all should be stayed. So that's what the EPS camp, they were trying to argue in the Supreme Court of India, but unfortunately the court didn't pay heed to that request, but they've diverted the case back to the Madras High Court. So we'll have to look forward to what the Madras High Court has to say about it. But even at this point in time, we cannot call this a defeat for O Paneerselvam camp, because the Supreme Court did not dismiss the plea. On the other hand, they've only sent it back to the Madras High Court. So it means that the plea is still there, the hearing is still going to happen, but but it's only the Madras High Court. So we'll have to wait and see what the MHE has to say about it, like whose favor the order is going to be coming in.
All right, Dharani, thank you so much for taking us through all of those details.